It is September 3rd and I am heading off grid into elk country. We've got a few days before the opener, September 7th here in Montana, so heading out to do a little scouting before the season. We've got the camper in tow, the TW in the back for getting around. Got about 20 some gallons of extra fuel and about 30 to 35 gallons, I think, of maybe almost 40 gallons of water. Show you what we got going here. I'm up top on the old van, glassing. There we go. Got the setup right here. I have not seen anything so far. Got about 45 minutes before sundown. So just glassing all the old areas. I've seen a lot of elk out here in the past, but it's my first night. I'm stoked just to be here and glass a little bit and just kind of start adjusting the eyes, because looking for animals in this time, in any kind of terrain really, with binoculars or a spotting scope, it's really tough. You really have to start picking things apart. So you'll glass an area, pan through it, go over it again, and then just start picking out detail after detail, looking in all the little folds and crevices and in the trees, and that's when you start picking them out. But nothing yet. Oh sweet, just found my first elk of the season. I got a really nice bull down here. It's so fun watching elk. I love it. Oh my God. 3 really big bulls. It's another one bugling. We're definitely talking September 4th. Back on the dusty trail. September 5th, put in another big morning of scouting. Well, opening day. Oh, it was a big one. Full day for sure. Out at 4:30 this morning. Getting back, it's 8 o'clock right now. Sat on a bedded bull in some really thick kind of cattail, marshy type stuff. Never saw him. Never got up. Never made a peep. Never bugled. I don't know what happened. But on the way back to camp, I got into a 6-point that was up and feeding, so that was kind of cool. But he ended up bedding before I could get to him, and I didn't see where he bedded. I just knew I saw where he was feeding and tried to slip in last minute, and he busted me. So super fun though. Anyway, day 1 is in the books. All right, so yeah, the second day, September 8th, got into a couple bulls this morning, small little 4-points. Came over, I think they were bumped from somebody else, but they held up in some timber. One of them looked pretty good size when he was coming down the hill, but when they're running downhill with their head back and their antlers back, he looked a lot bigger. So anyway, they came by me down in the strainage, and they're both 4-points. So that's it for the day. It's blazing hot. It's gonna be 93, 94 degrees today. Not ideal. We got Mr. Cool Guy in his cool shades.
Heck yeah. Looking for elk, my elk seeking glasses.
Heat-seeking, elk-seeking glasses. It is day, what day is it? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Day 5?
Yeah, so yeah, 5-ish.
Day 5, September 10th. What, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's
The
September
7th,
10th. It's the 10th.
8th, 9th, 10th. It's day 4 then. Day 4. Day 4.
Well, you've been here scouting.
I've been here scouting for a
I showed
long
up the
time.
day before, so we count scouting days.
We're running into elk numbers, finding quality bulls. Last night we got up on a good one, made a decent stock, and gave me the slip. He was a big one, but Tony's had a couple opportunities. I've had 2 opportunities, but besides that, a lot of young bulls. But we're taking a drive tonight to check out a new area and do some glassing. And all right, little update. It is September 12th. I've been out here since the 3rd. Seen a lot of elk, just haven't had that opportunity. Yesterday in a zone right over here. I heard a bugle, so I let off a bugle, moved in, nothing, let off another bugle, and he just roared. He was about 400 yards away, started raking a tree and came all the way across a meadow, and I didn't have a lot of cover. I was kind of set up in like on these dead branches and stuff, and came all the way across. It was a big elk, one that we saw from the road the night before, so kind of knew the area he was in. Luckily he answered a bugle, but came all the way across, and I was hoping he'd come over this rise at like 45 yards, and he didn't. He came down to the bottom of the hill where I couldn't see him anymore, and then turned and came up and hung up at about 75, and I was stuck behind a tree, so I couldn't really range. And maybe, I don't know, he was kind of high alert. He was looking, he didn't see the bull that bugled, so I'm not sure I would have gotten a shot off without him jumping the string anyway. So just a good group away across the way, big bull bugling. I was going back and forth with him. Now I just gotta close the distance and try to find him again. I've got an absolute giant in some timber over here with probably 8 to 10 cows. Made my way over from like 3 draws this morning, just hustled because I saw them up on this plateau feeding, and I had to get over here to see what they're doing, and they were in some dead timber feeding all morning. All right, back on them. Just relocated them in that dark timber where I thought they'd be. Looked over, been working up on it, and just saw brown spot move, and sure enough, they're all in there. Well, here's the shitty update on the last stock. They're feeding around this north face right here. And so I looped around and got to right here. I had 2 cows right down here, and I could see them peeking over. They end up filtering down this pocket right here at like 15 yards, all the cows. I thought they're gonna come up this trail. The bull stood on that ridge right there at 50 yards. But at that point, I'd backed up a little bit because I thought they were all coming through, and I went up around to try to get a shot, and one of them saw me, and next thing you know, they're on the other side of the valley, standing on the hill over there, barking. So now they dipped up and over. The only thing I can say is now they're closer to the truck. So let's go put stock number 3 on. Yeah, they all ran right down there. You can see all the tracks. He's a giant too. He's a big one. Damn, that was close. 49 yards. I should have just held right where I was and not moved and taken the shot when he came over the ridge. Well, that one will haunt me for the rest of my life. Whew. What a day. Going on 13 hours out of water. Got about 3 miles to ride out of here. So close. I couldn't pass him up. I found him bedded. He got up, walked out at 40 yards. Perfect setup. I was actually coming in here to look for a big bull that I've been on for 2 days. Disappointed? No. I got elk. I got good, fresh elk meat. So I'm not disappointed at all. I've had a chance at a couple really big ones and haven't been able to capitalize on it. So I saw the entrance and he was pumping blood. Little bull, little 4-point maybe. But I'm okay with that. There's my arrow. It's gonna be a nice night. I'm not far from camp. Can pack them out. There we go. Definitely wasn't the bull I was looking for, but you know, I want to go hunt mule deer, so I've never shot a mule deer, so there we go. He's down. Young bull. It's going to taste really good. Let's see. And the fact that I put a perfect shot on him makes it so much sweeter. I don't have to worry about a bad shot and chase him down. Whew, that happened fast. All right, let's go take a look. Beautiful young bull. So happy, so blessed. Just when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. He's not a giant by any means, but it's about the experience, and here we go. Wow. Still got a little velvet on him. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. There's the exit. The other side, perfect shot right behind the shoulder, and he didn't go more than 50 yards. So